parents are everybody ready? Okay, we're going to start again.
Hello, my name is Henry. I was thinking about education because many Asian children education and education now, the parents' rights is an issue now. So I want to hear your opinion because you are the governor of the Republic Party.
Thank you. So parents are the most important people in a child's life. And in Virginia, they have a fundamental right to make decisions with regards to a child's education, their care, and their upbringing. And we're going to protect those rights. And I also believe that we have to make sure that parents have full transparency into what's going on in school so that they can see how their child is doing. And finally, we can raise expectations in school for our children. We don't have to lower expectations, we can raise them. We can raise the ceiling and the floor. The key to the future is our children. And we want to make sure they get a great education. We have to make sure that parents are at the head of the table in their lives and are empowered to make decisions for their children. Children belong to parents, not to the state. And therefore, we're going to constantly work to empower them.
Governor, I know not all Republicans have embraced early voting, but you've been out here stopping at different points in the Commonwealth. Today you mentioned early voting. Why are you pushing for early voting, and how do you feel it's been going?
Well, first
The reporter asked why he is for early voting.
to vote for 45 days in Virginia, and I want everyone to go vote. And if you wait till the last day, something might happen. You might have a sick child, or you could get in a fender bender on the way to vote. And so I've been encouraging folks to please go vote early. And of course, as Republicans, we haven't historically done that. We did a good job in 2021 in our election, and I think we can do even better. And so I've been encouraging Republicans, go vote. Don't miss it. We need your vote. And I think this is one of the ways with which we can get full participation and make sure everybody's voice is heard. I think it's going pretty well. And we've had really strong early voting. And I look forward to it continuing for the next 10 days or so. And then, of course, the final day of election is November the 7th on Tuesday. Well, thank you. We have, I believe, accomplished an enormous amount over the last 2 years, and I've been proud of a lot of things. I'm really proud of the fact that we have seen job growth be so strong, with 230,000 more Virginians working today than just 22 months ago. And we've seen parents empowered to be in their children's lives. And when we signed legislation to let parents make decisions about whether their child wears a mask or not, that's a parental decision, not one for the state. I've been so proud of the work that we're doing in behavioral health and transforming our mental health system so that Virginians can get the help when they need it. And I have to say that I believe that the work that we've been doing to open up businesses and to have growth in the Commonwealth has been enabled by keeping taxes down. And $5 billion of tax relief is a big step. I promised during the campaign in 2021 that we would have $5 billion of tax relief, and we've delivered $5 billion of tax relief. And that's why it is so important for folks to come back out and vote this time around. I've been asking folks to please vote for people who work with me, not against me. And just to remind everybody, you can vote early. You can go to secureyourvotevirginia.com and make a plan to vote early. You can find the polling location near you. Now, your second question, which is about my faith. I start every morning in a moment of prayer, and I thank God for placing me in this position because it's such a privilege to go to work every day. And then I ask Him for help because this is a hard job. And I find that when people say that they're praying for me, it means an enormous amount. And I see those prayers at work all the time. We try hard to do what we think is right. We pray over it, and then we try to get things done. And so I think that's what we're called to do in this role, is to work for people. There's 8.7 million Virginians. I work for all of them. And I do my best to make sure that we're making good decisions so that we can help open up opportunities for all Virginians.
Also in attendance at the governor meet and greet is Tony Sabio, candidate for Providence District School Board.
Do you think that could still be accomplished if Republicans don't sweep? And why is it such an important issue for you to campaign on? Do you view it as a winning issue?
Well, first of all, I think it's really important that Virginians know where we stand. And we've been very clear that I support a bill that protects life when a baby can feel pain, which is at 15 weeks, with full exceptions in the cases of rape and incest and when the mother's life is at risk. I think the other side is mischaracterizing it all. And in fact, they call it a ban. It's not a ban, it's actually a limit. And in fact, the other side has been promoting no limits, abortion all the way up through and including birth, and Virginians rejected that and thought it was way too extreme. And so I just want to make sure that Virginians understand what's on the ballot. If abortion's an important issue to you, one side wants to have no limits, and we want to have reasonable limits. And then I think we can come together on a very difficult topic in Virginia and America, find a place to land, and then move forward and really work on other topics, making sure everybody has a great job and we have great education and safe communities and a great behavioral health system. And by the way, lowering taxes and lowering the cost of living so Virginians can have the kind of life that I know they all want and deserve. And so that's the context of this, and that's why I just wanted to make it very clear to everyone, this is the bill that I would support, and I do believe that's a place we can all come together. Nearly 70% of Virginians agree that a bill to protect life at 15 weeks with full exceptions, when a baby can feel pain, is a place that folks are comfortable and we can move forward as a community.
All right, thank
Thank
you
you
all
so
very
much, Governor. Thank you so much.
Nice to see you. So nice to see you, Julie. I don't know. I was at church on Sunday and had a fabulous time at church on Sunday, and we're constantly just stepping out. But I don't have anything scheduled.